There you go.
Dude, this is way above and beyond.
Keep the change, thanks.
Thanks, man.
Less than an hour ago, you were too ill to report for work. You seem to have made a remarkable recovery.
Yeah.
Good. Then I suggest you get yourself to the hospital. Fully dressed and prepared to work.
I'm on my way.
And when you get there, you will apologize to Dr. Ramsey. He was forced to cover for you during your illness.
I will.
Is that the
Burgess?
pizza? Oh, I am so starving.
Karen.
Hi, Dr. Burgess. Is there an emergency at the hospital?
I came by to pick up a few things from my mother. Just imagine my surprise to find that our physician has healed himself.
Dr. Burgess, Karen had nothing to do with
Yeah,
this.
and we
I expected more of both of you. You'll be at work by the time I get there.
All right.
There you are. Oh, hi. Come on over here. What is it? You made it sound like an emergency.
It's Serena. She's having these dreams, nightmares about the kidnapping, and she wakes up and she's just scared. I don't know what to do.
Have you talked to her about them?
Well, yeah, of course.
Has she described the nightmares to you?
Yeah, she sees these feet and then the legs, and then when it gets to the face, she wakes up and she's scared to death.
She always wakes up in the same place, doesn't she?
Same place. I guess she knows she's about to see Rex, and that scares the hell out of her. You know, after being kidnapped, she'll be terrorized all over again in her dreams.
Yeah. Scott, I may know something that could help.
What?
Well, I'm not sure you're going to like it.
Well, you know, just give it a shot. Lay it on me.
Hypnosis.
Nope.
Scott, I've tried it myself. I know it can be effective.
Forget it. My daughter's not going to be hypnotized. No way. Nobody is hypnotizing my kid. Next idea, Kevin.
Scott, it sounds to me like Serena may be in the process of remembering who kidnapped her. If she does, the dreams could stop and let the healing process begin.
I just don't go for this hocus-pocus mind business.
And I know from first-hand experience just how helpful hypnosis can be to bring a face to the surface.
Yes, but it could also bring back memories that she can't handle. I mean, somebody stuck a needle in her arm, they took blood, and God knows what else they did to her.
Deep down, Serena knows.
Well, maybe it's best she doesn't remember.
So she can dream about it every time she closes her eyes at night? Scott, you don't want that.
Come on, Kevin, she's just a little kid. I don't want to start messing with her mind.
Hey, boy, did I hit the jackpot. My two favorite guys in one spot, and I need you both. But what are you doing here?
Serena's starting to remember the kidnapping.
Oh, that's great. Isn't it?
No, she's having these nightmares.
Oh, poor thing.
So what's up?
Well, Lucy called.
She got anything on Rex?
Well, all I know is that they're meeting at Mario's for dinner tonight, and she wants you and I to go along and make goo-goo eyes at each other.
Can do.
Okay.
Since when did you two start dating?
Well, it's the only way to prove to Rex that Lucy and Kevin are really, you know, finito, all right? And so now Kevin only has eyes for moi.
For who?
Big idea was this.
Lucy's.
Yeah.
Figures.
Well, it's a dirty job that I just have to suffer through.
And you know how much I hate having candlelit dinners with handsome men.
Hey, look, I got a little news flash here for you. You can't be playing games here. You can't turn your back on Rex ever. He's very dangerous.
Yeah, well, you know what? So am I. All right? I would love to get my hands on him and just tear him apart limb from limb for what he's doing to Serena. Anyone who abuses a child deserves to suffer.
Hi, Frank. It's me. I have tonight off, so what do you say we go out? We could find some cozy restaurant nobody knows about yet. See you soon. Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Hey, you beat me home. How's school?
The usual torture.
What kind of homework did you get saddled with?
Algebra. I wish there was some mathematical equation to make it disappear.
Are you having trouble with it?
It's boring. I mean, why bother? It's not like I'm going to need it in the real world.
Are you planning on living under a rock? Algebra trains your mind to solve problems.
Whatever.
You want me to take a look at your homework before you hand it in?
Whatever.
Any other homework?
Nope. I finished everything in the study hall. So, I want to make dinner for you tonight. To, thank you for helping me out and stuff.
You don't have to do that.
I don't do have-tos. This is a want-to.
Can you cook, or would I be a guinea pig?
Oh, you haven't tasted spaghetti until you've tried mine. But if you tell Mario that, I'll have to kill you.
How can I refuse?
Great. I'll go get the groceries, then go by the video store, rent a couple movies.
Whoa, 2 movies on a school night, not a chance. Let me get a look at all your homework, and then maybe 1 movie, if it's short.
No violence, no sex. How about I read Bambi?
Bambi's mother was shot.
So what time should I pick you up tonight?
What about 7? That'll give me plenty of time to get gorgeous.
You're already gorgeous.
Oh, stop.
I'll ask for our table.
I'll be counting the seconds.
See you then.
Bye.
Well. Quite a collection you've got going.
Meaning?
Well, first there was the world-renowned surgeon, and then the millionaire lawyer, and well, now the hospital shrink.
So what's your point?
Well, you're running through them pretty fast, aren't you?
You know what? You wouldn't be so interested in my sex life if you could get one of your own.
Ooh. Whoa, slow down.
Yeah, where's the fire?
No fire jokes, please. Listen, I can't work today, after all.
Wait a minute. I'm covering for you on my day off because you're supposedly on death's doorstep, and now you're here. What's wrong with this picture, Dr. Lamp?
It must have been one of those, 2-hour flus.
Look, I was taking some personal time, and Burgess busted me, okay?
Personal time?
Burgess busted you?
Look, she was getting some things from her mother's place, and she saw me at Karen's.
Karen!
Wait a minute, that was your emergency? You pulled me in here to cover your behind, and you and Karen are out there...
I'll make it up to you.
Yeah,
okay?
you way more than make it up to me.
I'm up to my eyelids as it is. I will reciprocate, okay?
So, is that a new way to button your shirt? You know, is that the new style?
You know, I gotta hand it to him. Scanlon doesn't believe in those small-time screw-ups. He goes all the way to the wall.
Well, I take it that you've heard about this afternoon's events. Have you apologized to Dr. Ramsey?
Yes.
To your satisfaction?
Yes.
Dishonesty is unacceptable because it can spill over into other areas of your work.
I understand. It won't happen again.
I don't want you here if I can't trust you. The patients don't need you, and the hospital can't afford you. You and Dr. Wexler have compromised
Whoa.
that trust.
Wait a minute, Dr. Burgess. You have it all wrong.
Excuse us, please. All right, Dr. Scanlon, explain how I have gotten it all wrong.
All right. Karen had nothing to do with me calling in sick. In fact, she was against it.
Whose bad idea was is completely immaterial. The fact of the matter is you chose to ignore your responsibilities in favor of having pizza with your friend. If I were you, I would act like I wanted to keep this job.
Ouch. You know, if you hadn't suckered me into covering for you, well, I'd almost feel sorry for you.
All right, how did you come up with the answer to number 12?
It's your luck? I can't do anymore. I'm starving.
One more problem.
Why bother? I'll never be any good at algebra.
Were you a good cook your first time in the kitchen?
No.
But you got better.
I had to cook. My mom couldn't. And I had to be able to swallow it.
And you gotta swallow algebra to graduate. All right, number 12, show your work.
I thought you were only tough in school. Hey, Frank, you're not dressed.
Dressed for what?
I have the night off. I left you a message.
Well, there's nothing on the machine.
I called as soon as I checked the schedule. Hey, Lark.
Hey.
What's going on?
I wanted to take you to dinner.
Well, that'd be great, but...
But you're cooking already.
Well, actually, Lark is.
It smells good.
I didn't know you were coming home. I don't know if I made enough for all of us.
Well, then you'll get lesson number 1 in how to stretch a meal, and it calls for algebra, so take notes.
What video did you get?
Ransom. What's the big deal?
Oh, the subject matter.
There's no sex.
Julie was held captive by a lunatic. I'm not sure she'd want to see a film about ransom.
Oh, man, that was her? You're the one?
Oh my gosh. I so did not realize that. Look, I'll run back to the video store.
Are you kidding? And missed the chance to watch Mel Gibson? Forget about it.
Hello, Ann. Gail?
Oh, hi, Scotty.
Oh, Dr. Baldwin was telling me that Serena's nightmares are getting so bad she's afraid to sleep.
Look at this. It's a picture of her dream.
It's the faceless man.
Well, she may be exhibiting the first symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder.
Kevin suggested that I hypnotize her.
Might be a good idea.
Well, I don't think so. I think that she should just maybe remember on her own.
Scotty, I don't agree with you. Hypnosis can be a release. And a relief, because if she releases those pent-up feelings that she has. I mean, she's a strong child, but she's been through a lot.
Too much.
I knew that was your voice, Daddy.
Hello, baby. Come here. Give me a little kiss. I needed that.
Oh, what's this?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Oh, that's the scary man. The one from my dream.
Hey, Serena, I want you to do me a favor, all right?
Okay.
I want you to close your eyes. I want you to think about the dream. Just pretend like it's a movie, okay? Nothing can hurt you. So where are you and, what's going on? What's there?
It's the room where I stayed when they took me.
Yeah?
And I hear somebody walking down the hall, and I look through the keyhole, and I see his feet, and...
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Go on. What else do you remember?
And his legs, and... I can't!
It's okay. It's all right.
I tried, but I can't.
I know, baby. Don't worry. Daddy's here. Daddy's here.
Dr. Scanlon, Monica Quartermain told me that you prescribed a potassium supplement for my mother.
Yeah, the diuretics she was on caused her level to dip, and I didn't want to take any chance of it affecting her cardiac status.
It could have. She's doing well.
Good.
You are a talented doctor, and I'm grateful. But as your supervisor, I have to say that I worry about you. What you did today was irresponsible, impulsive. But you ignored Dr. Wexler's better judgment in favor of your own selfishness. Now, if you don't take this work seriously, the Quartermain Fellowship is out of your reach. Do you understand me?
Yes.
I cannot accept and will not allow you to give less than 100%.
I will.
We'll see.
Hey, did you get your license plate of that truck that hit you, man?
Burgess.
Ah.
She cuts to the point and leaves you there to bleed.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, Matt, he's 100% right.
Yeah, well, I heard through the grapevine.
I leap before I think. In my personal life, in my professional life. Ever since I was a kid. It's always been that way. I'd go and do street without looking for traffic first.
Do you now?
If I'm in a hurry? Yeah. So does that make me a decisive, quick thinker? Or an impulsive twit?
Well, I'm assuming this is a rhetorical question.
Not if you have the answers.
All right. Joe, imagine that you are alone, freezing cold in the forest. It's dark, and you have a twisted ankle. But in the distance, you see a light. You have to forget about the cold, forget about the pain, and don't even think about the distance between you and that light. You just concentrate on that light. You want to be a good doctor? You have to become blind and deaf to anything or anyone that might stand in your way, even yourself.
We have popped every kernel of corn in this house.
Good. I'm about to explode. I can't wait to see how it ends. It's boring. Typical Hollywood ending. I'm going to bed. Thanks for dinner.
Your spaghetti is better than Mario's.
Good night. Well, isn't she just a little ray of sunshine?
We knew her adjustment period would be rocky. She seems to be trying.
She goes out of her way to make something of an effort for you. She and I aren't exactly clicking.
I've known her longer. Just give it time. We'll smooth out the rough spots.
Yeah, I do feel sorry for her. I mean, I can't imagine what she had to endure living with a parent who wasn't even sane.
But
nothing. I'm the grown-up, she's the kid. As soon as we're all clear on that fact, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, Lark is going to sleep. Joe's at work. Want to make out?
You are. Tell me, have you ever made love in a bed of orchids?
No.
Well, that is how I want you, with my ring on your finger and you immersed in orchids.
Oh, well, there you go again, making me blush.
You are, aren't you? You never fail to amaze me. Like that chaste romp in my bedroom last week. I still can't get that out of my mind.
Dr. Collins, good evening. Good evening.
Hi.
Your table's right this way.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Thank you. Well, look at this. They've reserved our table.
Candlelight. I want to drown in candlelight.
Well, you teach the torches to burn bright.
Oh, you are good, aren't you?
Now, what has stolen away that beautiful smile?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
It doesn't bother you, does it, that your ex is here with Dr. Lambert?
No. No, not at all. That can have him.
Have I told you how stunning you look tonight?
Only about 5 or 6 times. And you know, I wouldn't care if I thought you actually noticed that I really am stunning.
Sorry. It's just that this whole thing has gone entirely too far. Lucy is risking our entire future and her safety on this ridiculous charade.
Well, it won't last forever.
Well, watching that cretin from Mars try to seduce my fiancée is just a little bit more than I bargained for.
Don't make me wait any longer. Serena needs a mother. I need you, and you need that happiness you so richly deserve. Please, say yes.
Yes. I absolutely cannot resist you a moment longer.
Well, may as well make it look good.
What did you have in mind?
Okay.
Oh, waiter, please, a bottle of your finest for the happiest couple in the world.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I'm Lisa McCree. Tomorrow, our live coverage continues of the Pope's arrival in Cuba and the very latest from Washington on the explosive new allegations against President Clinton tomorrow on Good Morning America.